any situation of you being stuck in a particular point. So I'm here to answer anything that you would like. With that note, Sip Ahem Brahma, Sip Siri, Nimi and Atmanand, Sip Rumadaji, Alak Ashwin and Krishna, Sip Krishnanamma, Siji Samatma Ahem Sip, Sip Anand, Sukhi, Rajanand and Sita, Sip iPhone, Mini Air, Viresh and Bliss, Sip Bliko, Sagai, Sachiv and Sanjay, Sip Sadanand, Sadlanand, Girishanand and Harshal, Sip Paratiyama, Sip Prabhu, Sip Kamalji, Soham and Jyoti, Sip Lakshmi, Abha, Chotwani and Prakash, Sip Yogini, Raj, Isru, Ahmatma, Rekha, Parvani. So this is Sunday, 52 minutes, 53 minutes of question answers, and then we close. Yes, let us start. Who would like to go? Beginning, as you can have more time for 1, 2, 3 questions in the beginning, and even beginners who want to ask any question which you call silly questions, you can ask on Sundays. We have Krishna. Yes, Krishna. Krishna and his unmute. Internet went away. So Krishna and yes.
Yes, Sir Krishnoham. So my question
Yes,
is,
Krishna.
yeah,
Shivoham.
my
So Krishna.
Krishnoham.
Krishna.
So my
Yes.
question is, does God have a will?
One second. You probably need Wi-Fi. What? 1 second. 1 second. Just a moment, please. Audio video test. Is it okay?
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry. Yes. Continue. Yes, Krishna. Repeat your
Yes, sir.
question, please.
Got two questions. The first is, does God have a will?
You're asking as Krishna or you're asking as a common question? Push slightly up.
No, because I continuously hear, let thy will be done, oh Lord, oh thy will be done. So does God is a
that
non-participating
is
entity?
that is a different question. Now, God, thy will be done.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're
Yeah.
asking that God, thy will be done, or you're asking does God have a will?
No. So what do you mean when we
Okay.
say, is it a simple acceptance or is it more profound?
Okay. So first of all, God is SIP.
Yeah.
That is clear. Does God has a will means does SIP have a will? SIP
Yeah.
has a will. What is the SIP will? The SIP will is that those of the manifestations he has created, he has manifested in you, me, and everybody, that those who seek SIP should attain SIP. This is the will of SIP. Are you agreeing with me? Do you have any doubt in what I'm saying?
No.
What is the will of every mother and father in this world?
For the
What
child's success.
every mother and father wants the child to be obedient, to follow, to listen, and to grow, and to achieve, and to be happy, like that. No, every mother and father has that.
Yeah.
So in that sense, SIP is, I don't use the word father, but SIP is nothing but our creator. SIP is that we are manifestations of SIP. So when we say the SIP has a will, I've already answered. SIP has a will because SIP has a will, and the will of SIP is God realization, self realization, and God realization. Now we say, Thy will be done. Who is saying Thy will be done? Who is saying is the Jeev Atma, me, I, as an awakened entity. I say, Prabhu, tum hi sab kuch janat pritam. Same, no? Thy will be done, and tum hi sab kuch janat pritam means what? Means, O Lord, O Sip, I surrender to thee, thy will be done, which means, in other words, bless me to accept, bless me to surrender, bless me not to question, thy will be done. Let me not be the body, the mind, and the ego. Let me not keep on saying I. So this prayer is for SIP consciousness to be established in our moment to moment life. So therefore, it is not. So therefore, sometimes I think you also may be thinking the moment we say "Thy will be done" or something like this, we are creating duality. Is that point this comes? This is the
2 points, sir. One is there is definitely a duality, but especially since the last week there has been, so many questions on karma, and we say no, it is your karma which is unfolding, and this too becomes a little when we answer or when we speak to others, they say then what's the meaning? That I just wanted to make it clear now.
very
Yeah.
clear. To me, it is. You may be seeing the bottle. You may be seeing this water through the bottle. Correct. I don't see the bottle. I only see the water. The bottle doesn't stop me. The bottle doesn't stop me. I know this bottle is just a transparent entity. Pani hai. So when we are talking, when we are saying, whenever we are talking, the wave and the ocean are the wave and the ocean. But the
Yeah.
awakening is I am part of the ocean. I am a wave, but
Yes.
I come from the ocean and I go to the ocean. So are you clear about it? So let us.
And
So now ask me a specific question on this duality portion.
as long as I am in this body, I can never say I am
You
just part of that sep. No.
yeah, therefore you are that part of SIP means you are SIP only, when you're fully enlightened, when the mind comes and tells you, how can you say you are SIP? You are SIP. You are SIP. You are not Krishna. You are Krishna. There is no 100%, there is no doubt. A wave is 100% the ocean. That there is there any doubt that the wave is the ocean? There is no doubt. The wave appears to be a wave. So we have to have the duality when we are in our identity, but awakening makes us non-dual. Awakening makes us non-dual. So
Correct.
I think you still have you are still not clear. There's some question.
I'm clear. I'm clear. I was only like cross-checking with you. And yes, I got it,
See,
sir.
Krishna. Now, we are talking about karma. We are talking of karma for those people who have got karma, but
Right.
you don't have karma. Where you are
Okay.
concerned, if you are Krishna, very often you oscillate. You oscillate between Krishna and Krishna. And you go
Yes.
back to Krishna. Earlier, you were Krishna and you were sometimes Krishna. Now you are Krishna, sometimes Krishna. Sometimes you go to Krishna, but you come back. I hope you understand what I'm saying. So when I became air, I was air only for a little while. Oh, I was not air all the time at all. 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017. Then I came into established in air. I am air. So this is it's very very important for us to have clarity, complete clarity. But please ask if there any more question. Please ask.
So one more. So my next question, so please, I'm asking in full reverence. If it is wrong, please forgive me
But
for that question.
don't worry.
Because
Don't feel
yeah,
bad in
because
asking any question.
yeah, I feel a little bad, yes. But I'm asking you because you give us so much of freedom. Sir, you always say you are Atman in Ravi, right? That is actually going beyond a name, and you say you are Atman in Ravi. Am I right here? That is your enlightened or your identity beyond name and form, your enlightened identity.
I am
Yes?
the Atma. All that you are saying. I am the Atma in Ravi. So what is your
Yeah.
question?
Yeah. But then why do you get irritated when somebody calls you Ravi? Because that is also a part of Atman in Ravi. That
I
is
don't
all
get
sama
I,
gaya hai na.
I don't get irritated. I just said like that.
Okay.
If somebody, so many people say, "Hello, Ravi, how are you?" I say, what is the point of getting? Let me tell you one thing. I don't get irritated. Some people try to irritate me so much, but I have reached a state I am beyond irritation. So this is what I want you all to reach. I want you to reach a state where nobody can irritate you.
Yeah, because 2 days back or yesterday you said if somebody calls me Ravi, I say, look, I'm not Ravi. So मुझे लगा Ravi भी उस Atman in Ravi में समा गया है ना. All names are in that Atman in Ravi, no?
No, it was just a figure of speech. I said when I get
Okay.
irritated. I didn't really mean that I get irritated.
Okay. And so
My,
last one small, yeah.
yeah, my mother calls me Ravi. My father calls me Ravi. They don't call AiR.
Okay.
I can't get irritated. My mother, every time she calls me Ravi, she gave birth to me. So I think we have to live in this. The fact is, I'm not Ravi. That is the ultimate truth. There is no doubt about that. Hmm. Continue.
Yeah. One question which came with my happiness circle when the acronym was, expanded. Nobody was ready to take H for have. How should I answer this question? When it came, all of them were, bringing out terms for H. It went beautifully through a game. We did a game on that. So when H came, they all agreed that you should have enthusiasm. But they said for us, H is health. Without health, how can you have enthusiasm? And then I didn't want to serve with them. I don't argue. I said, okay, let it
Yeah.
be. And
Say you
so they
can
say,
modify. Tell them you can modify to your liking.
oh,
There's no problem.
all right.
Then you say
Oh,
health and enthusiasm. Say healthy enthusiasm. Change it. Say H is healthy enthusiasm.
no, but मेरे लिए तब आया that the normal people give so much of importance to your physical
Yeah,
well-being.
because they are the body, na.
हाँ,
They are the body. You understand? Should we give so much importance to it?
yeah, right.
We should take care, but should we bother about it, Krishna?
Mm,
For
mm,
me, health is bhad mein jao. It doesn't mean that I doesn't mean I will be unhealthy. I will do my walking. I will eat salad. I am taking care of my weight. I am doing everything possible. But health is a hygiene factor. You're saying health. What about hygiene? Hygiene. You have to brush your teeth. If you don't brush your teeth, how can you be happy? Can you be happy if you don't brush your teeth? Okay, I'm asking you next question. Then we should change surrender and Sachidananda. You please change
no, that somehow got accepted easily.
because they will say no surrender. Sleep. Sleep is very important. If you
Oh,
don't sleep, then you can't be happy. So Krishna, we are not talking of those basics. We
yeah,
those are health, hygiene, sleeping. These are all. I'm only helping you to get
got
conditioned
it,
to
got it.
and tell and what is our as a guide to people. You have to always smile all the while. So when they say
Mm,
something, you have to always keep a smile. You can't
yeah,
lose your smile. Kuch bhi bole, no problem. That has to be our attitude. Done.
thank you. Sir. Yeah,
Thank you. So that's the advantage of starting first. So you get all the time in the world. You can ask any more amount of questions. The first batsman can ask any more questions. You can ask still.
thank you.
You're ready to go? Yeah. Next, Raj.
Home, sir.
Shivam.
I'll come next time, my second time also because my wife want to ask you a question.
Sure,
So
sure.
maybe I'll come after. Maybe she'll be coming 8:30. Uh, I have maybe a couple of questions. So I will start. We are saying mind and ego, body, mind and ego. So
Yes.
body is physical. We understand. Maybe
Correct.
it will go to gray or it will be burned in ashes. Mind and ego. So ego is part of mind. Can you say because ego is created because of mind only, or thoughts or something, or both are different totally?
Mind is a bundle of toxic thoughts.
Hmm.
Your mind is tuck, 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 tuck. Your mind is appearing. All the thoughts become the mind.
Hmm.
The ego is the identity of I, I. Who creates the false ego? The mind. It is the mind that is creating the false ego. The ego is the creation of the mind.
Okay. So ego is subset of mind basically. If you kill the mind, so automatically ego will have impact. Maybe.
If you realize, if you realize there is no mind, the ego is awakened, enlightened. The ego, you say, I am Rajkumar. Then you realize, ये राजकुमार तो मेरा नाम है, मेरा बॉडी तो नहीं है, बॉडी तो एक दिन मर जाएगा, जल जाएगा, मिट्टी हो जाएगा. तो माइंड कहाँ है? माइंड नहीं है. Ego, ego is awakened. The same ego of your ego, when you are able to transcend the body and mind, you become awakened.
So actually, we can work on mind, or we have to give priority to work on mind. Basically, other things will settle.
You have to work on two questions. Who am I? And you have to work on neti neti. I am not the body. I am not the mind.
Okay.
If you ask me 1,000 times also, I'll give the same answer. We have to work on neti neti, not na iti, na body, na mind. If you say na iti, The ego becomes Tattvamasi. The enlightenment is when you say Tattvamasi. That is awakening.
Okay. Okay. So maybe next question is related to karma. Maybe two, three questions related to karma. Uh, Whatever, see, we have come with so many maybe learnings, past learning, beliefs, and maybe so many years. No? So maybe something which I learned, कि even if you have bad thoughts, like against anybody, you curse somebody or something like this, but you don't maybe ditch him, or you don't do any action basically, or you don't shout him, but you think negative about him. Is it again karma?
No.
No.
Karma means action.
Okay.
Simple.
So,
Remember, karma, the word you understand, karma means mera kaam, mera karam. Karam means action. If thought comes, normally thought will become action. Be very careful about your thought. So you should not let the thought germinate. If you let the thought germinate, it will become action. You have to eliminate the thought, not germinate the thought. So you have to understand, if you don't eliminate, the thought will germinate. And I always give you rhymes. If you don't eliminate, the thought will germinate.
so if thoughts comes and you don't take action, so it is not karma.
No,
Okay. And now third question is, now since we are with a family, kids, so we it is our responsibility to grow the kids and maybe educate them or give good sanskar and core system, core values. So whatever you do with family, that also is karma.
karma is anything good and anything bad. So if you're doing good for you're doing for your family good karma, it's your good karma.
But it is a responsibility, no? But can
So
we define?
if you do it as a divine instrument, you're doing as a karma yogi, it's no karma. If you
Okay.
become a divine instrument, say, Prabhu, मैं तो आपके लिए I am doing because of you, you have given these children, I am taking care. I am not doing anything. Prabhu कर रहा है. Then it's not your karma.
Otherwise, it is karma.
If you say, I am doing for my children, the moment I am doing my karma, yes.
Okay. The question I'm repeating, which I already asked you, I'm little bit still need confirmation on this. Uh, Now, suppose we are joined with you now, or we go to any kind of satsang or any kind of maybe way, no, for liberation. So again, I think maybe I'm not sure. Correct me. It is because our past karma, we are thinking and doing, working, or taking decision in that direction.
It is not because of your past karma. It is because of twin karma. What appear if you get an apple in front of you, that is past karma. You eat it or don't eat it is present karma. So life is a combination of your past actions and your present actions. All the time, life is unfolding from two things: your past action, your present action, your past action, your present action. Both are involved in moment to moment living.
But if I take good action, okay, working on liberation, other things, it is maybe those things come from past karma. No,
If you're taking good action, it's present karma. How it's past karma?
no, no.
The
See,
opportunity to come to Zoom call maybe because of your past karma. What you're asking the question now is your present karma, not your past karma. What you're asking question is present karma.
actually, once I do, it is a present karma. Before I do, I decide. So that
Present karma.
I'm not clear, because I decide to go this way is because
Anything that you say I do means present karma.
okay,
But anything whether I should go left or I should go right, there are two roads coming. Past karma.
okay. I
Everything that
sorry.
everything unfolding is past karma. All your present action is present karma. It's very simple.
Okay, I'll come back to you, sir, again.
Thank you. Karma Bliko, Siri Ashwin. Karma Bliko, Siri Ashwin.
Shubho,
Shivoham.
I hope you're doing well. Uh,
Yes,
Great. Today I have two questions.
yes.
Uh, First question is I understand the significance of changing the name. However, if we start calling, say, rose as lotus, it will not start smelling like lotus, or the thorns from the bushes will not disappear. So
Yeah,
I wanted to explain, how
yeah.
does changing of this name actually helps one person in self realization?
The analogy was a good analogy, which is not relevant. So let me tell you the relevance of it.
Mhm.
Suppose, suppose your name is Shilpa, and
Mhm.
from Shilpa you change your name to Karma.
Yeah.
So what happens if everybody calls you Shilpa, Shilpa, Shilpa? Then what are you? You're Shilpa. But when you change your name to Karma, it means you want to transform, you want to let go of Shilpa, and you want to become Karma. Therefore, it is helping you in that journey of transformation.
Okay. However,
So,
my reason of changing the name is different, but I get your point. I wanted you to give me this synopsis and clarify.
no,
I do
it makes,
understand.
let me tell you, no, let me tell you, it makes a world of difference. That is why Narendra became Vivekanand. That is why Chinmayananda, all name changing has got game changing. If you have the same name, you can't transform. Impossible to transform.
Okay. However, my name Shilpa
Yeah,
actually means have a very good meaning. It means a sculpture. So
that's
both are
okay.
good. Yeah.
That's okay.
So
That's
second
yeah.
question I have is, um, usually in this sansaric life, especially people who are going blindly towards material success, they have this quotation that they follow, or a line that they follow, or a philosophy: fake it till you make it. How?
Take it.
Fake it till you make it. I don't know. I mean, first of all, I know for a fact that when you are in spirituality, there is no space for fakeness. But do you
No.
think this kind of thing works on a quest for self realization also?
It works. It works in the
Initially.
material. It works in the material world.
Okay.
It doesn't work in the spiritual world.
So it becomes quite easy to kind of see that the person is faking whatever they are, or
No, so many companies will fake. So many companies will fake and say, we have sold 10 million pieces of that Kentucky Fried Chicken. And so more people will start eating chicken. That is faking it till you make it. So that is these are all branding strategies, marketing strategies, business strategies. In
yeah.
enlightenment, you can't fake it. Because in enlightenment, if you fake it, you will bake it, which means that if you will be baked, you will
Because I
be
see a lot of people doing, trying to implement this in spirituality. It's like
can't.
they call it changing their mindset, because they start thinking like this or doing like this. Suddenly, something will change in them
All the
without
people
actually taking some actions.
all the people who are following the fake spiritual people will remain fake followers.
Mm.
They will never be enlightened. You show me one enlightened person from a fake master.
I can't. That's, but I still wanted to kind of confirm, because this world is so vast. You never know what all can happen, how
I
these
yeah
things work. So
yeah when I
I
do
had this
podcast
question for a long time.
when I do podcasts with Swamiji, in a matter of few minutes I know what is the level of the Swamiji or any person. Takes me only 5 minutes.
I
We can
did watch your podcast with this Swamiji from Vrindavan. I think the
yeah
last one.
it's the Riteshwar. Very
Yeah, Yudhishthir.
very deep Swami. Very deep person.
Yeah, and it's a good step that he's trying to establish some school based on what he calls as Sanatan Dharma. But I would want to take few seconds here to share with you and everybody else also that such schools have been existing for a very very long time. One such school is DAV Public School. It was established pre-independence by Swami Dayanand Saraswati. It's called Dayanand Anglo Vedic Public Schools. So they teach you Vedas as well as, of course, the modern education as well. I'm myself an alumni from that. So if people want to explore that also.
Okay, but yeah, good you've shared. If people want to, I don't know much of it. Obviously, they have not uh, projected it or presented it in that way. So
Yeah,
thank
that's
you,
there.
thank
Thank
you,
you.
Karma. Thank you. Bliko, Siri, Ashwin, and Kamal.
Shivoham, Soham, love you all.
Yes, sir.
Um, the when we say peace is a foundation of happiness,
Yes.
right? So
Yes.
peace is a foundation of happiness. Happiness stands on it.
Correct.
What is and the question came in my mind that what is the foundation of peace?
Consciousness.
Consciousness. So my thinking was to giving me answer like that. The knowledge is the foundation of peace,
No.
because from knowledge you get the realization.
No.
From knowledge you get realization,
No.
and you live in consciousness, and
Let
then
me-
you are
Let me explain to you. When do you find peace?
when you are still,
When are you still?
when your mind is not bombarding with any thoughts.
When there is no mind.
No mind. Basically
The
no
moment
mind. Yeah.
when if you want to find peace of mind, peace you cannot find. Still the
Fine.
mind. Peace you will find.
Correct.
So the moment there is a peace of mind, there can be no peace of mind.
No
Where
peace.
there is mind, there is no peace. Where there is peace,
No
there
peace.
is no mind. So where does
Yeah,
peace
that's clear.
come from? Where does peace come from?
From
the
consciousness.
absence of
Absence
mind.
of thought. Absence of thoughts.
Absence
Yeah.
of mind, not thought, not
Mind.
thought, not thought, not thought.
Oh, any thought.
Absence of
Yeah, any thought. Mind.
no,
Absence of
absence of mind.
mind.
Thought cannot be. There cannot be absence of thought. Thought will always continue to be there. So the peace comes with the absence of mind. Absence of mind means consciousness. And now to correct what you to not to correct, to link to what you are saying. So when there is consciousness, what shines?
Intellect science.
And when intellect shines, what do you get?
You get peace,
No, you
and
get
you
wisdom.
get
You get
ananda.
wisdom. Wisdom.
Yeah. Wisdom.
And what you think knowledge? Knowledge you don't get. You get wisdom. Knowledge is a raw material from which you create wisdom.
Correct.
See, knowledge is not wisdom. No,
Yeah.
knowledge
Otherwise,
comes
people
from
read from books and then get
yeah.
knowledgeable.
Knowledge
Hmm.
comes from the word what? Where does knowledge come from? Google
From
root
the
word of knowledge.
contemplation study.
No, according to me, I don't know. I'm studying, looking now.
Hmm.
Knowledge comes from know. K-N-O-W. Knowledge.
No. Knowledge.
To know. Knowledge
To know
must be
something.
coming from the root word to know. But and ledge. But what is ledge? But so knowledge is not wisdom. Wisdom is when you discriminate knowledge. When can you discriminate, Bliko?
When your intellect is shining.
When will the intellect be shining?
When you are in consciousness, no
When will you be in,
mind.
when will you be in consciousness?
There is no mind when you are not in mind state.
And when there's no mind,
Yeah,
what will
so
you find?
you will find peace.
You know it.
Yeah, so it's a circle. Yeah.
So clear. You
It's
must
not
know.
foundation, but it is a circle.
So do you think I'm talking to you because I have memorized?
No, we don't memorize here. Yeah, it's established knowledge only. It can come. Otherwise, it's
You
not
don't
a
you don't memorize when you
memorize.
realize. You don't
Yes.
memorize when you realize.
Realize.
If you don't realize,
You have to memorize. You just speak the words from the book.
you have
books,
to
and
memorize.
you quote the book and
Then if you
sayings.
if you don't realize, then you said what word you said just now? If you don't realize, then you need knowledge.
Yeah, knowledge. Yeah,
You need knowledge.
knowledge. Yeah, then you have to read and remember and everything.
Yeah. Okay, got it?
Yeah, got it.
Anything else?
Thank you. That's all.
Good. Steady. But ask, you must always ask to clarify. If you had not
Yeah.
asked, the clarity will
That's
not
why
come. No?
correct. That's why I was
Always
thinking the foundation. So I was thinking, what is the foundation of peace?
no, create questions. You must create questions. If you don't create questions, you will not have answers. You must get questions. You must create questions. That is the way I told you with my Dada, my Guru. I was creating question right up till 2017. Till he told me enough, no more. You don't need any more question answers. Now you know everything. Okay, Siri. What happened to Siri? Unmute Siri. She's there?
Yes, I'm there.
Yes, Siri.
Sure. Actually, I was first to raise the hand, but it did not come. So I had to log in another in my mobile. I don't know if that it was not. Okay. I wanted to tell that on Friday the session was the journey of that day also heavy rains here, so I could not. Can you hear me?
I can hear you well.
Okay. The journey of enlightenment is a pleasure for me. So I just wanted to share that. I wanted enlightenment from the beginning without knowing what is enlightenment. And I thought that if you pray to God in the sky, God will appear and you will get enlightenment. And I used to ask why I am suffering and all. But after coming to this call regularly, I have understood that I am not the sufferer. Hello?
Yes, yes. Continue, Siri. I can
Yes.
hear you.
Okay. I am not the sufferer. I am not the BME. And mainly that Lego, Nothing Matters, BBC, these have helped me a lot. And moreover, you have told that happiness is a choice. For me now, I'm thinking even Ananda is a choice. Being in Ananda, that is also is a choice, I think. Because if you don't suffer, then you are in Ananda. So these are my experiences. Then one more thing I want to talk about karma. Uh, okay, this airplane crashed, but it fell on so many students. So that students also, it is karma who died simply eating those students.
What do you
Many
think? What do you think?
karma,
What do you think?
I don't know. Karma means even if you
Or
are
or or
studying
or,
also.
or is it karma or is it tamasha? God is doing some tamasha.
No, it is not tamasha, but still, I don't
It
know.
is
I
either
was
karma or tamasha. You tell me. You tell me either it is karma or tamasha.
it's not tamasha, but simply going and studying and some aeroplane comes and fall
My
and so much.
my dear Siri,
Yes.
the ways of karma
Mm.
is beyond our imagination and contemplation. This karma and this maya and this leela, all these karma, maya, leela. What they say for maya, they say nyari, something the words they use. This is beyond our this we cannot comprehend. We cannot understand why. I can only tell you one thing. Nobody in this world can die without karma. Impossible. Impossible. I hope you're getting Siri.
Yes, yes.
Impossible. Let me tell you something more profound, Siri. You're there, right?
Mm. Yes.
You know why I have become fearless?
Because you are enlightened.
Why I know enlightened, very ordinary word. Why I have become fearless?
Because you are not the BME, you have realized that you are not the BME. So then why to fear? Fear of what? There is nothing to fear because only when Prabhu is there, you have to fear. When there is no two, you will fear for what?
So you're right. So when you realize that Prabhu is in command of karma, Prabhu is handling everything, Prabhu's laws are perfect, what is there to fear? Nothing can, nobody, if somebody comes with a gun also and stands here, he cannot kill me. If Prabhu does not wish, the man holding gun here, the man will get paralyzed. He cannot pull the trigger. He cannot pull. This is the kind of complete surrender. When you have completely surrendered, nothing, Lord, help me to remember that nothing will happen that you and me can't handle together. Have I told this to you? This quote,
Yes.
I have written this quote 30 years back. Lord, help me to remember that nothing can happen that you and me can't handle together. If God is for us, who can be against us? Which means if you believe SIP is in you, SIP is for you, what is there to worry? अरे भाड़ में जाओ कुछ भी चलो कुछ भी most of you worry. Most of you worry. That is what stops you from EFE. The moment you allow worry to come inside means that means there is one machhar in your life. Machhar, no, machhar means fly. But that machhar you have to remove. The machhar of worry. No, you don't need to worry at all. Yes, Siri.
Okay. Thank you, Guru. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Good. So after Siri, administrator, Ashwin.
Shivom, Guruji.
Yes, sir.
My question is really based on this, my early stages of this complicated journey, spiritual journey, which is really work in progress towards reaching SIP. And I'm still trying to understand SIP and the 25 points that you raised. You see, I had started my journey with actually trying to understand Buddha's Eightfold Noble Path. But I know that I have not reached the awakened stage yet. Probably my question is a silly question. And the question, how do I really monitor, manage, and make progress? So I have 3 M's developed, basically. I'm learning from you, by the way, to come up with simple approach like ABC and various other, like fear. How do you translate that? And I've written down 3 M's, which is monitor, manage, and make progress, and try to understand where I am.
It is very simple. You don't have to find out the eightfold path. You have to leave. If you try to, I used to always, when I used to study for my exams, my friends would study history, geography, mathematics, English. When tomorrow's exam is only history. If tomorrow's exam is history, I say, why are you studying geography and mathematics? No, because the exam is not day after tomorrow and day after tomorrow. I said, tomorrow's exam is history, only study history. Don't touch any other subject. So all I'm telling you, in the progress of this path, you only need 2 words. If you work on 2 words, you will be enlightened. And the 2 words are neti, neti. You don't need anything else. These 2 words will open the door to Tattvamasi. If anybody wants 5 words for enlightenments, Panch Akshar Mantra for enlightenment, Neti, Neti, Tattvam Asi. You don't need anything else. You don't need any books. You don't need any scriptures. You don't need any. You just need to contemplate. If you sit on these words, Neti, Neti, Tattvamasi, for 1 month, if anybody doesn't get enlightened, I will do whatever you say. Which means you must not talk anything other than these 5 words in this 1 month. In 1 month, you must only talk 5 words. Neti, Neti, Tattvamasi. Neti, Neti, Tattvamasi. Neti, Neti, Tattvamasi. If you sit on these 5 words for 1 month, guaranteed you'd be enlightened. Because it is too deep. It is too profound. Neti, Neti, Neti. I am not the body. I am not Ashwin. That's how you have to. This is what it means to. So all the time, Neti. Neti, there's no mind. Why should I worry? Fear, stress, anxiety, regret, shame, guilt. No, no ego. No, because mind and ego, no anger, no hate, no revenge, no jealousy, no pride, no greed, no selfishness. If you are able to do neti, 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 Tattvamasi will be born. Tattvamasi means I am that. Tattvamasi means the false ego is enlightened, is awakened. That's all. Then you
What
don't
does
need
neti mean?
Neti, neti means, the word neti means not this. The word neti means not this, not this. What does it mean? I am not this body. I am not this mind. If I am not this body and I am not this mind, then who am I? I am. Who am I? Tattvamasi. That thou art. Thou art that. Not this. You are that. That's all you need.
That
If
was
you
very useful.
No, if you just do this, you'll be enlightened. But nobody will do, no? Even though there are 100 people on this call, nobody will follow what I'm saying. Because next will be bhel puri and pav bhaji and chole bhature and Thai red curry with noodles. Because then all the time, even if you're eating Thai noodle, you have to say neti, neti. Eating ice cream, tattvamasi. If you are able to contemplate neti, neti, tattvamasi, neti, neti, that's all life. You don't need anything else. After that, you want to advance course, okay. For awakening, neti, neti, tattvamasi, to be awakened and to reach towards enlightenment, 5 words. You want it to be more simpler?
No, this was very good.
There is no
Except
simpler
that,
way. There is no more simpler way.
no, I agree. I need to
Stop everything else. Wipe, take a new page, write, you're making notes, take a new sheet, don't write anything. You only every day ask a question on Neti, Neti, Tattvamasi. Neti, Neti, Tattvamasi. Neti, Neti, Tattvamasi. Nothing else. I guarantee you will be enlightened.
Can you ask your administrator to WhatsApp me these 5 words?
Yeah. What's up, Ashwin? Done.
Thanks.
And it's on YouTube, so you can hear it again. Kamalji.
Thank you very
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Shivam Guruji,
Shivam.
although you have already told, answered to SIP Sri that this karma theory is very complex. It is not easy.
No, it's not very simple.
No, my question connected to again that crash. I mean, I'm feeling so uncomfortable to those innocent children. Maybe, I mean, at least I have.
What do you mean? What do you mean innocent? You're a scientist.
They have not
You are,
seen when they are
you are
just 1 year, 2 years. They have not seen the.
Kamalji,
They don't know what is karma.
you are a scientist, Kamalji.
जी.
आपको क्या पता उसका पिछले कर्म क्या थे?
So, but does that collective karma theory also works in this?
No, the child who died, what you know, last Janma, what the child karma has done.
Okay.
Do you know? As a scientist, do you know?
No, I don't.
Then you have no, please don't be offended. You and me have no business to feel sorry for them.
Okay.
When you and me feel sorry for them, it means you are questioning the jurisdiction of Prabhu. Are you questioning?
No, I'm not questioning, but I just feel little hurt because the small children, what kind
Don't
of
feel
karma
hurt.
they could have done.
If you realize Prabhu's law of karma is perfect, you won't feel bad at all.
Okay.
Correct? No, we should not feel bad. By feeling bad, what are you doing?
Getting hurt. Mind is coming.
And mind is making you create bad karma by feeling bad. Feeling bad is bad karma.
Okay.
I hope you get it. Should not feel bad.
No, correct.
We should accept. Prabhu Manzoor. Prabhu accepted. Okay. और कुछ कमल जी?
नहीं बस आज के लिए इतने.
Okay. Esru, Secretary Raj and Siba.
Hello, sir.
Yes, bolo.
Okay, so I have 2-3 questions. Sorry, I was eating.
Yes,
Okay.
it's late night in Jakarta. Where are you?
Yeah, in Jakarta.
Late night for you.
Yeah, 10:15.
Tell
No
me.
problem. Okay, so a little bit like, okay, so like there's so much drama to take birth, to face your karmas, to deal with pain, trauma. It's too much. Like every minute, every day, you are racking your brain with every feeling. But like when you're dying, like these people died in the plane crash, there's no feeling towards like that pilot. They said that he was supposed to resign to take care for his father. Like there's so many commitments, like there are different stories of different families. There's no feeling, there's no uh, that pyar about a person's family or a person's story. Itne stories, 250 stories. Each story is special than the other. Wahan pe there is no feeling. But when we have to take this birth and suffer so many stories.
You only know 250 stories. There are 8 billion stories.
Okay, yeah.
Every person in this world has a story.
But that time there's nothing about iska kya hoga when you die, or iska kya hoga when you die. That's one question. So my main question actually.
Who told you anybody dies?
Okay, I know nobody dies. Okay.
Then it is a Leela.
It is a Leela.
It is Maya.
Okay, so like death doesn't care for your stories because you don't die and you took birth to learn some karma. Okay, so my question to you is that what is karma and why is karma? That means every karma is related to learning a lesson. Is it to learn a lesson?
Karma means action. Today, you have done some action. You remember today full day you've done some good action and some bad action. You remember?
Yeah.
That is your karma, what you have done. As long as you keep on doing good karma, bad karma, good karma, bad karma, good karma, bad karma, you will be caught in this drama. You will face trauma. You have to be free from karma. That is
Mm-hmm.
a simple formula.
But why are we doing these karmas? To learn some lessons?
Because of avidya, because of ignorance.
Okay, so if it is ignorance, I'm asking you, the first time I was created by the Almighty, I was obviously created by Sip in the form of Sip in the most purest form and in his vision in the most purest form as whatever
Absolutely.
form the
Absolutely.
first time I must be created. Then
Absolutely.
why is his creation the first time so eligible to keep on getting contaminated to this extent
Because
that we're like a
because
ball?
because when you were created the first time, instead of asking neti neti tattvamasi,
Yeah.
you are asking whether I should have gado gado or I should have noodles. How does it
But it
matter
is
you eat gado gado or noodles? How does it matter?
But that's also because this is where he's put us in now. We are like
Yeah,
we are
but
trapped actually.
where should our intellect be focused on?
But my intellect as a beginner is what God created me.
No,
No, I'm his being.
see, that's what I'm saying. As you grow up, you have an intellect, right?
Yeah.
So you have to look up at the sun and say, who created the sun? Who created the clouds? Who created the rain?
So do you mean to say the first quality that he created me, if I was not that amazing, I was
Yeah,
that stupid that time that I couldn't ask those questions?
yes,
In the
absolutely. We are
purest
lost. We are lost in samsara. We are lost in bhoga. That's why we are not able to be in yoga. Every creation who may be a new creation of SIP, when they are born, they have to try to understand, no, मैं कौन हूं, मैं यहाँ पे क्यों आया हूं? They have to ask, they should be concerned.
the first time, the first birth.
I am taking first birth only. It can be any birth.
No, any birth I can say that okay, we have been contaminated and
It's
we
a
have
common
done many
answer. It's a
karmas.
common answer for first birth or repeated birth. It doesn't matter. Even if it's a repeated birth or it's a first birth, I'm asking you a question. Please pay attention. Don't think. Listen. Are you listening?
Yeah.
Can a 2-day old baby say neti neti tattvamasi?
No.
Can a 2-year-old do it?
Yeah.
2-year-old can say neti neti
We-
tattvamasi.
We'll just repeat probably.
No, they can't say.
They can't think, yeah.
Can a 10-year-old think?
Yeah. Little
But
bit.
they can't understand.
Yeah.
Can a 20-year-old think and understand?
Much better, yeah.
Okay, they forget they're lost in to 20, they're lost in ice cream and they're lost in everything. When they become 30, at least they should wake up and start asking questions.
Yeah.
At least if not 30, then at 40.
Yeah.
If not at 40, at least at 50.
Yeah.
We don't do it till we are 80. Whose fault?
So I'm sure
No,
we are
no.
all disturbed
Whose
equally.
fault? We are not understanding reality of life till we are 80. Whose fault?
Our fault.
Then why you're blaming SIP? SIP gave you an intellect.
But
SIP
I feel
gave
like
me
he's trapped. Sometimes I feel that we are trapped in some
no,
maze.
no, we are not trapped. It's a choice. It's a choice for you to change your name to Esru. I don't know whether people call you Esru or they call you your normal name.
Normal name.
Yeah, because you don't want to be Esru. Otherwise, you will transform. You will tell people, you must change. You must transform if you want to be, something, you are God. If you don't want to be God, who can help you?
Yeah.
I often tell people, you are Bhagwan. But if you want to be Shaitan, then who can help you?
Yeah, we have to sacrifice to do
No,
that.
it's a
Lot of
choice. Nah. It's a
like
choice.
see,
If
I'm
you
not yet able to be veg because I really love eating non-veg. I mean listening to you, why I don't feel like questioning so much because I feel I'm
how
in
many
spite
kids
of
you have?
learning.
How many
See,
how
I've
many
been
kids
learning.
how many kids you have?
I have two children, one
And you
daughter.
follow you follow Dada also, right?
Yeah, I used to follow Dada, and I've been learning Bhagavad Gita for 18 years.
And Dada never told you that you should not. Dada never give an example about meat eating. Dada would tell you. Dada would tell you how would you like it if an animal enters your house and starts eating your children.
Yeah.
How would you like it? Because that animal finds it very tasty to eat your children. How would you like it?
Yeah, if it's thought
Even
about, of course.
even the little lamb that you're eating is a child of some lamb. No, it's somebody's child. No.
Yeah. So
So
that's why, like you're saying, to talk is easy, but to change is the biggest thing, no?
no, so you can get plant-based meat now. At least 20 years back you could not get. Today you get things that taste like chicken, things that taste like fish, things that taste like shrimp. You get exact duplicate. Then what's the problem?
Yeah, we
This
have
is
to make it.
this is called a commitment. If you don't know where to get in Jakarta, you ask my sister Shireen, she will tell you where to buy from. You get all this in Jakarta. You
Yeah,
get ham. You want to have good ham, you can get ham, you can get pork, you can get chicken, you can get mutton, you can get everything.
yeah. No, because
Vegetarian.
like when we are exercising, our trainers tell us you should have egg whites, you should have fish for your
Oh,
brain. I mean, like we are
egg,
like,
egg I don't have a problem. Egg has no meat life inside it.
yeah. So, but
Egg,
now, like till I become a veg, is it okay to ask you foolish or intelligent or whatever kind of questions? Like it's like a guilt, no? Like why? I
there's
mean,
no
like,
need.
is it
Hello,
okay?
hello. There's no need to be guilty that you're non-veg.
Okay, yeah.
When you are awakened, you will automatically give up. I'm not worried about you being non-veg.
So
It
that's
doesn't trouble
okay.
it doesn't trouble me. Oh, it's okay. No problem at all. Please eat
Yeah.
as much as you want to eat till you're fed up.
Sorry.
The moment you awaken, I believe my logic is not give up meat to awaken. My logic is if you awaken, you will automatically give up
Yeah.
meat. I have a
So
different
that
logic.
yeah. So now my question to you is like, how important is when you say that? Am I right? Like what you've been saying is like, if I perform my life or everyday karma by thinking that I am doing something or I want to be successful or I involve the I in my statements, you mean to say I'm still doing karma? But
Of
the
course.
moment I surrender, the moment I will surrender and I say to Sip that I don't care, I am in your surrender mode. And whatever will actually happen without karmas in my account, but with Sip's doing, right?
Yes.
Yeah. But then how do I know tomorrow morning that what action I'm taking is my action or is SIP's action?
When you are awakened, you will know. When you realize I am not the body and mind, I am the divine soul, you will come to know.
Yeah. So I have to propagate like my day to day activity every moment saying that I am in a surrendered mode. But then how
You,
will I know how to take an action?
you have to go from the ego has to be awakened.
Yeah.
There was a man, quickly listen to me, quick story. There was a man who had a psychological problem. He thought he was Mickey Mouse. So his wife took him to a psychiatrist, and the psychiatrist made him understand this is Mouse and this is you. You are not Mickey Mouse. The wife said every night he'll wake up and go to the fridge and say, come on, my Minnie Mouse, come, let us have cheese. And he would take his wife. So the psychologist make him understand very clearly that he is not Mickey Mouse, he is a man. Okay. So the lady brought mithai and gave to the doctor and gave him money, and they were going walking on the road. As soon as they were going walking on the road, he saw a big cat. He saw a big cat. He threw the wife's hand. He went running back to the doctor, kicked the door open, and he asked the doctor, Doctor, I know I'm not a mouse. I know I'm not a mouse. But who will tell the cat on the street?
Hmm.
Who will tell the cat on the street I'm not a mouse? You're in that state now.
Okay.
So remember the story. It's on YouTube. Go back and listen to it. You are not realizing you are not Esru. You are not realizing you are a divine soul. You have to awaken. There's a goddess in you, but many people don't understand. Okay, so today time is up. So continue
Yeah.
tomorrow. Raj and Siba. But I hope you got that picture. Otherwise, you must listen to the YouTube if you wanted. Raj, your question, you said your wife wants to ask. Final
हाँ,
Siba.
अभी वाइफ सर साथ में ही है,
हाँ जी.
तो उनका क्वेश्चन था, एक्चुअली हम लोग ने बहुत डिस्कशन किया ये
हाँ.
कर्मा के ऊपर
हाँ.
ऑन दिस A171। तो
तो क्वेश्चन
उनका
क्या है?
क्वेश्चन है कि ज्वाइंट कर्मा है सबका,
Joint karma नहीं होता.
तो आप
Then
बताएंगे थोड़ा।
what is the meaning of joint karma? Karma is an individual. If you eat food, will your wife's stomach get full? Ask your wife. मेरा खाना पड़े, मैं खाना खाता हूँ, तुम्हारा पेट भर जाएगा. हो सकता है? Is it possible?
नहीं नहीं,
If your wife has got COVID, you take the medicine, her COVID will go away. Is it possible?
नहीं,
Everything is individual in this world. We come alone, we go alone. Karma is an individual score, nothing to do with anybody. Every individual being has their own karma. So if you have any further question on that, you can ask today or tomorrow. But is there a second question or just one?
नहीं नहीं, एक ही था सर।
So please understand, just to quickly put it, only one question from your wife. What is the meaning of joint karma? Because we think 240 people died together, सबका एक ही कर्मा होगा. कैसे हो सकता है सबका एक ही कर्मा? Karma is happening minute to minute. Karma is happening day to day. Every day, these 240 people have different life, different karma, different good, different bad. Cannot be same karma.
कुछ मिक्स कर्मा होता है क्या? मिक्स कर्मा,
Mixed karma का मतलब क्या है?
मिक्स, सबका मिक्स कर्म है, इसके लिए सब साथ में
No,
गए।
no, impossible. Everybody, when we are born, even if two twins are born, they are born few seconds different. Even the twins are separate karma. People come separate, people go separate. Just because 240 people were in one plane, don't get confused. Everybody had their own karma. अपने कर्मा से मरे. कैसे एक आदमी बच गया फिर? वो बताइए आप मुझे. सबका कर्मा होता है, उसको भी मरना था ना. वो कैसे बच गया?
सर एक सिंपल वन मोर क्विक क्वेश्चन कि व्हाट एवर वी डू एवरीडे मेडिटेशन, जो भी कुछ करते हैं, तो इज आल्सो गुड कर्मा?
No.
नो।
Meditation will make you silent, which will make you do good karma. Because of meditation, you will be in a state of doing good karma. You will program yourself to do good karma.
सपोज कुछ जप करते हैं कोई चीज का, तो दैट इज कर्मा?
Yeah, that is karma.
तो इट इज गुड कर्मा इन दैट केस।
Bhakti is good karma. But meditation is the ability to still the mind. When you still the mind, then you become conscious. You will do good karma. By itself, meditation is not a good karma.
ठीक है सर, थैंक यू।
But it will help you to do good karma. Last, thank you. Last is Siba.
Pranam Guruji. Guruji,
Pranam.
I just want to share this band has made me today aware, Guruji. I went to my parents because of the old age they are suffering, Guruji. Lots of problems are there. Initially जब मैं जाती थी तब घर वहां से रोके ही आती थी यहाँ पे. तो गुरुजी, instead of moving from consciousness to mind state, Guruji, in that state I just holded this band, Guruji, ऐसा पकड़ के रखा उसको. And Guruji, just I shut my eyes, Guruji. And in that मुझे फिर realize हुआ कि ये संसार है, ये ऐसा ही चलने वाला है, दुख दुख ये सब कुछ. एंड देन गुरुजी रियलाइज हो रहा है कि सब ये तो ड्रामा है, सब कुछ लीला है, गुरुजी. एंड दैट टाइम आई रियली शिफ्टेड फ्रॉम माइंड टू कॉन्शियसनेस. एंड गुरुजी, फिर मैंने पापा को बोला, अरे मतलब जाने दो पापा, ये ऐसा ही होने वाला है, आप अवेयर रहो, ये करो वो करो, जो कुछ भी मेरे काम का रहेगा तो यू जस्ट कॉल मी एंड टेल मी, गुरुजी. सो आई जस्ट वांट टू शेयर, गुरुजी. जस्ट ऐसे होल्ड किया, just closed my eyes, and Guruji, I today realized, Guruji. And
Good, good.
Yesterday also,
good to be in consciousness, and band will always help. The band is a good help.
Yeah, and Guruji, yesterday also I shared my whatever was going on in my head, Guruji, I shared with you, and I am out of that problem also, Guruji. And today 24 hours I was into consciousness, Guruji. And thank you Guruji so much. गुरुजी, जब प्रॉब्लम होता है तो मैं आपको बताती हूँ, तो अच्छा भी बताना चाहिए ना गुरुजी.
Okay. So, my dear friends, 1 hour passes like a 5 minutes in this Zoom call, because SIP creates so many questions and SIP gives so many answers. But it's very important for us to overcome misunderstanding and to use our intellect and to get the right intelligence. Because sometimes mind tells, oh, I know everything, I know everything, I know everything. This is the mind fooling us. It is very important for us to continue and continue and continue till such time that we are completely awakened, completely enlightened. I told you, it is not so difficult. Actually, neti neti tattvamasi. And if you reach that state of thou art that, you will reach a state of Sat Chit Anand. But the problem is we are clinging to samsara. We are clinging to samsara, people, pleasures, and possessions. So we are not able to evolve to the higher self. We are not letting go of the lower self. Some people asking me, why should we change the name? The name is the lower self. Your new name is the higher self. The body, mind, ego is the lower self. The soul, the Atma, is the higher self. And therefore, it is so important to evolve. If we don't evolve, not only will we suffer on earth, we will return in repeated rebirth. This will go on and on and on and on and on. Therefore, we have to pay attention to the important question, the most important question. And that question is, कौन मैं हूँ सच में, मैं आत्मा हूँ या तन मन बुद्धि हूँ. कौन मैं हूँ सच में, मैं आत्मा हूँ या तन मन बुद्धि हूँ. ढूंढता था मैं जब तक एहसास हो गया मुझको, कौन मैं हूँ, कौन मैं हूँ. Who am I? Contemplate on this one question and you will be awakened. With folded hands, I will see you tomorrow.